Hello, welcome to Wheel Life, the video diet that helps you to understand what life is like living with an electric unicycle. And here's what's coming up in this episode. I meet up with Mr. Ian Sampson from Speedy Feet UK, and together we test the veteran Shermans in the wettest conditions humanly possible.
Lovely, jubbly. Oh, so nice.
I watch a man riding a horse and get so excited that for a moment I forget how to speak.
Do you pull just which bit do you hold?
Here. And I join up with some friends from UK Rides just to show off my amazing off-road riding skills.
This is going to be fun.
And will the Sherman survive? Well, that is an unfortunate end to the day. Hello, and thank you for watching this episode of Wheel Life, and hopefully you'll find something of interest because there's a lot in this episode. Now, I get a lot of people asking me after my review of the Veteran Sherman what that wheel is like in wet conditions. And this episode was never meant to be a test of the Veteran Sherman in wet conditions, but it turned out to be the case because I gave my friend Ian Sampson from Speedy Feet a call and said, "Do you fancy doing something fun?" And of course he said yes. So we're going to start over there at Speedy Feet headquarters. But the reason here is I said to Ian I wanted to go out and do a fun day filming with him, and to do something different I suggested I try to shoot him with a paintball gun, and Ian had a different suggestion. He said,
why don't we do a bit of horseback archery but on electric unicycles?
and I'd never really come across horseback archery, and then I found this clip on YouTube and I was hooked. Cue VT.
There's something magical about seeing the arrow flying at the target. Archery is difficult enough, on the ground, to be on the back of the horse and to feel the wind in your face. It's a challenge, and I like challenge.
So Ian's full of energy, ready to go. So the plan is we're going to ride from here to a place called Malvern. Malvern. So we're going to ride from here to the archery place, which is about 30 miles away, and back, and then have a go at having some horseback archery. What can possibly go wrong?
Monowheel archery. Not getting horses though. We're getting horses? Not getting horses. Yeah.
If we can find horses on the way, that might happen as well. But the condition is this is the wettest, worst. This is one of the storms that's actually got a name, isn't it? What's the name of this storm?
Aaron have named the next area of low pressure heading towards the UK Storm Aidan, set to bring some very heavy rain and some strong winds as we head through Saturday.
Right, so we need to get going because it's a 60-mile round trip in torrential rain, horrible conditions. We can do this.
But can the wheels?
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, yeah. That's tempting fate of it, is it?
It's lovely weather. Bit of an adventure. Lovely, jubbly. Oh, so nice.
Was that a decent ride?
It was raining a little bit, wasn't it?
That was 30 miles in the most brutal of conditions.
It's not brutal.
It's brightening up now, there's a bit of blue sky there. But it almost blew us off our feet then, didn't it?
That is actually lovely. That's what it's been like the whole way.
I wish. But people have asked me, what is the Sherman like?
Channel, Speedy Feet.
What?
Speedy Feet.
my Speedy Feet channel, asking me what the Sherman is like in wet conditions. Is it good to ride in the wet? It has been flawless so far, but we've had to cover up over the.
I wouldn't go as far as you've had to.
Well, we have.
did with precaution. 'Cause
With
we
precaution,
did,
yeah.
We actually did want to get there and back.
Yeah, so that was a precaution, just because it's been horrendous conditions. It's been the worst. I've very rarely ridden in stuff like that.
I shouldn't be riding it really, but that was just really for the sake of what's the point in having a breakdown when you don't need one?
Yeah,
Really.
trying to be as sensible as they can, do something ridiculous. Right, let's go and let's go and speak to the man.
That if you've got them together so that the arrow can't move,
Yeah.
at full draw you'll find that the bottom one, depending on the length of arrow that you're drawing,
Yeah.
the bottom one wants to pull the arrow off the rest.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to come back to that in a little while to find out how we got on. Did those wheels survive that terrible wet weather? And is it possible to do archery on a unicycle without hurting yourself or those close to you? So please keep watching, because there's an awful lot still to come on that, a lot of fun. But we're going to shift our attention now to something I've not covered yet on this channel, and that is the fun you can have on group rides. And one of the social aspects of having a unicycle is that you can meet up with other people and enjoy a ride out in some great places. And back in the summer, when it was a bit easy with social distancing rules being lifted a little bit, we met up with the people from the UK rides in Bristol, and this is what happened.
Like it?
Go on, mate.
Yeah.
Red light flashing on there.
So one of the benefits of being a unicycle rider is you get to take part in group ride-outs. And there'll be people coming here of all kinds of abilities, people that have only just been riding the last couple of months, but people who have got lots of experience, like Mr. Ian Sampson, who I'm here with now, is trying to make me laugh just that side of the camera. And he's very good at it. But when you come out on a group ride-out, you'll find you'll do routes that are simple, and there's for newbie riders, but you'll find more challenging routes. And we're about to go for a really challenging route. And some people here, they've only been riding for a few months, and they're going to give it a go, because that's what it's all about. There is a sign at the bottom of the hill that says free scrap, which is what we could have at the end of this ride, because there's likely to be some broken wheels. So let me just turn this camera around.
Alright. Just got here.
Yeah, just arrived, okay.
Expecting high standards, John.
Well, a sign that says free crap. You right? Looking forward to this?
Yeah, good.
Yeah. This is going to be fun. What are we doing? This is the road. Now it's a long way up there. That is a tough ride, that. You're not the only one to walk, don't you worry. So, all sweaty after that little bit of exercise there. Just would say, point this out to you, if you think about buying a unicycle in an attempt to meet the girls, you know, to meet the ladies.
It's funny, those little bits don't look like they do anything.
You organised this, Rich.
Come to Bristol and walk your wheel. It was interesting. Yeah, definitely conditioned, but
It's fair to say that's been a fairly brutal ride today. Not all ride-outs are like that, but that has been a test for everyone, even experienced riders and those that have been here for the first time. But it's been really good fun, and we've not lost anyone, I don't think, and I don't think we've killed anybody's wheels. A few things have fallen off wheels, like handles, but for the most part, everyone's still riding and everyone's still smiling. So that's, you know, one thing I've not really shown on this channel is kind of that group camaraderie and the good fun you can have at a group ride out, being part of this community. And I would say that if you're thinking about buying a unicycle, then it's a great way to find a new hobby, a new way of getting around, and to meet some new friends. So I encourage you to do it. But the day's not over, we're still going to get back to the cars, and we're still going to get down apparently the Cheddar Gorge, so that is going to be fun.
Now, earlier in this episode, I'd met up with my friend Ian Sampson from Speedy Feet, and we decided to see if we could combine the art of archery with the skill of riding an electric unicycle. And we'd ridden about 30 miles in torrential rain to the archery shop, where we decided to buy a couple of bows. What could possibly go wrong?
It's getting them back is going to be the problem. Yeah, got that. So you got the bag.
The sun's come out, what a beautiful day now. Let's go and shoot something. Fire something, no?
No.
Shoot something, no?
No, so don't be confused by the fact that it says shot. It's got no shot in it.
There's no shot. You don't shoot an arrow, you fire.
No, you shoot an arrow, don't fire it.
You don't fire an arrow.
Don't fire it. Think of fire.
Well, I'm really confused now. So you don't fire an arrow,
But
you shoot an arrow.
the place called centre shot.
Right.
Doesn't use any shot though in there either. Like the old muskets and stuff.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah, we definitely came this way.
Yep, definitely this way.
Oh my goodness me! That's really bad. Really bad. As in, I thought I was going to have a crash then. That's really bad. I'm not even exaggerating. That tiny little bit of wind, that took me completely left. Couldn't do anything about it at all. This is a bad idea. Right. I'm just going to hold on back. That was ridiculous. I had no control of it at all. I was like, oh shoot. Right here.
Right. John's is that one. I'm done. Right.
Right, so how's this work?
4% left I got. So string it. Whoa! This is part of the challenge. So
So how did you do it? You put your nail in it, didn't you?
So mine's all done. It's all good. Ready to go, boys. It's just. So this actually, look, that's when I got my probably look from Worcester, centre shot, Worcester, Malvern. Probably got it around about 2012. I got my longbow. It's all done. Didn't take very long. It's like 10 seconds. Sprung. You won't be winning any £50 if you snap it. You're actually going to be stubborn, not ourselves, aren't you?
Is that weird, isn't it, like that?
No, man, you are making a mess of this. Whatever you do, don't twist that string. I want no part of this. It was set up lovely. Just fade out and then come back when it's done. Do you want me to do it?
It's not recorded. I think you pass it to me in record mode.
Yeah, well, I did. Yeah, that's what we recorded. Do we not? Yeah, I've just done that. Took about 2 seconds. So John's now done. It's like that. I don't know what the problem is. Really.
Right, you ready? Move your way, by the way.
So accidents happen.
Right, well, you make it look easy, so that's filling me with joy.
Oh, yes!
You're eyeing on this, it's like...
Oh,
Drop this arrow. Go! Go!
Now I'm pausing the playback there because the next clip comes with a little bit of a warning. Now there was a point here where I was trying to do too many things. I was trying to fire a bow and ride a unicycle, and it was so complicated that I lost the power of speech. And I'm telling you this as a warning to you. If you try this yourself, these are the dangers that, you know, I'm a kind of a crash test dummy, you know, pioneering this new sport. But this could happen to you. And so I've played this clip back, and to this day I don't know what I'm trying to say. And I even played it backwards thinking there might be a secret message in there. There wasn't, but it sounded just the same backwards as it does forwards. So I'm going to play the clip again for you now. It's going to go forwards, then backwards, and then forwards. And it all sounds the same.
do you pull the, just which bit do you hold?
Here. Okay.
So I just take the look me. Do you pull the, just which bit do you hold?
Here. No, so you hold with the finger. You hold it there. All that. Here we are. All done. All my sides done. John hasn't. This is John's arrow. Don't confuse me with that one. This is it. This is it. I can see it. Done. He got the eye of the tiger. Oh, that's gone. That's gone. Oh dear. Sorry, anyone on the next side. So, do you always ride your wheel backwards?
Yep.
So we are approximately now 4 hours in. Still not going well for John. Just a waiting game now, really.
And so I just did it again and again and again until it started to make more sense. But you know what? Nothing looks as good as when it's played with a bit of slow motion and some dramatic music over the top of it. So let's do that.
There's something magical about seeing the arrow fly into target. Archer is difficult enough, you know, on the ground, to be on the back of the horse and to feel the wind in your face. It's a challenge, and I like challenge. My name is Lucas Novotny, and I'm a boyer and a horseback coach.
Well, that is an unfortunate end to the day. Just looking forward to the remaining 15 miles or so, gunning it back at top speed, and going about 2 minutes and he's got a puncture. So even with a big chunky tyre on that, it's still managed to pick up a thorn, and that's done for him. So I'm now waiting. He's heading back to his parents, not too far away where we were doing the archery. And I hope he doesn't accuse me of sticking him with an arrow. The thought did cross my mind, I have to say. Oh
Well, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you found something there you've enjoyed and maybe learned something new, like a new language. And if you've liked it, then give me a thumbs up, a like and a subscribe, and share it with people. And please get involved in the comments below. And let me know what kind of things you'd like to see more of on Wheel Life. And hopefully I'll see you again next time.